If you're in the market for a new custom keyboard, look no further because you're in the right place, especially if you're into 75% keyboards. This board is called the Neo75 CU and the CU refers to copper. Copper is a huge part of this board's design and it's featured in the weight, bottom case and the new 1U badge in the top corner. The great part about the Neo75 CU is that it maintains all the flexibility and customization options we know and love. You can choose between 12 color options for the top case, and with the copper bottom you're looking at about $225. But there's also a press version for around $190, and in my opinion that's a solid deal. This keyboard kit includes an all-white PCB minus wired, but you can also choose between a tri-mode or soldered version. The design is a nearly perfect rectangle, keeping things clean and minimal, and if you opt for the tri-mode PCB you will also get a USB dongle for wireless connectivity. The PCB supports 7U and 6.25U spacebars, is compatible with stepped caps lock keys, and supports ANSI and ISO layouts. It's 1.6mm thick, has no RGB and no flex cuts, which I think is a nice touch for foamless builds so you can achieve a cleaner sound signature, and it also uses magnetic connectors on the back, which I always like to see. Additionally, you get a set of Neo stabilizers as a gift, which in my opinion turned out to be pretty solid. As for the mounting options, we can choose either a gasket sleeve mount, and to do so you just slip the gaskets onto the plate and you're basically done. This mounting option results in a bit of a softer typing feel and in my opinion a livelier sound. The second option is the bottom mount, which is installed by sliding these little spacers into the gaskets and then screwing it into the bottom of the case. And this resulted in a very stiff typing feel and more of a dull sound, which I personally didn't enjoy. As for the plate options, Neo offers you PP, Alu, FR4, POM and carbon fiber, and overall PP is my favorite plate material, which is also the reason why I went with it in this build. And the build process was extremely simple and I can definitely recommend it to you beginners that maybe want to try their own custom keyboard project or that plan to upgrade. You just need to loop and tune the stabilizers, install the plate and switches, select your mounting style and snap it into the case where it connects to the magnetic daughter board. Then you install your keycaps of choice and you got an endgame worthy keyboard. And when it comes to the sound, this board truly doesn't require any foam, but if you would like to go for that deeper thocky or creamy sound, there's also a foam kit included. But rather than telling you, I will just let you hear it for yourself. As you can tell, the Neo75 CU sounds incredibly consistent, and the case characteristics really shine even without any foam. The alphas sound full and lively, and the spacebar definitely pops. However, some of the modifiers are a bit on the weaker side, as the case has some hollowness around the edges. And if you're after that clacky sound profile, this keyboard is definitely the one, and it's close to what I would consider as my favorite sound profile. Also, when it comes to the design, this might be one of the best looking boards in the Neo lineup so far, right next to their latest releases, the Neo60 and 65 CU. It has a smooth anodized finish with the copper weight peeking through every side, and the 16.8mm front height make for a comfortable typing experience even without a wrist rest. The removable copper badge is also a unique touch, and if you don't like the badge on the front, you can also remove it and use your regular F13 keys instead. And the back of this keyboard also stands out, featuring a half and half weight design that continues the line from the side profile to a circular accent piece that you can customize during purchase, and this accent piece is so beautiful. Overall, the back design in my opinion is flawless and definitely adds to its premium appeal. So should you buy the Neo75 CU? In my opinion, with so many 75% keyboards in the market, the Neo75 CU would 100% be my first pick. I know many competing boards are more affordable, but those often sit in the budget to upper budget price range and most likely only sound great with a bunch of foam, which in my opinion can be really boring. In contrast, this keyboard feels mid-range but competes with much higher end boards in terms of design and acoustics. And if you've been in the hobby for a while, I think you know that this would have definitely been considered endgame for a lot of people 2 to 3 years ago. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review, maybe you share my opinion. Thank you for watching and making it all the way to the end of this video, and if you enjoyed this review, make sure to like and subscribe, and as always I would love to hear what you think about this keyboard. See you in the next one. Peace!